Hey, people, and welcome to another episode of Rob's World of Boxing. Let's get it. Are we gonna get in this little light fight card that happened last night, Christmas night? It was more to the card than I initially thought. I thought it was just gonna be Vito Melaninki Jr. and Joy Spencer on the card, but it actually ended up being Joy Spencer was the opening fight. And after Joy Spencer, they had another guy. He was a Cuban amateur. His name was Elvis Gomez. And after he fought, they had another guy. His name was Ray John Chance. He's a featherweight. And then they had the Nikki fight. So let's get into it. Start off with the Joy Spencer, right? But maybe that should have been a co-main. Man, Joy Spencer, he put on for Union City, to say the least. He did what he was supposed to do. It was an 8-round fight. He was in there tagging his opponent. He was in there looking explosive like Joy Spencer looks. Hitting him with great body shots. He was dogging his opponent, no lie. He was beating his ass. And then he finally got him out of there in the 6th round with a vicious left hook. Oh my God, that motherfucker was vicious. And I put him down. I put his opponent down. His opponent was a tough cookie, man. Joy was beating his ass all night, and he just was not going away. He was just surviving. So he hit him with that left hook. Bow. He get back up. Once he get back up, he finished him off with a right hand. Ended the night for brother. And that's all she wrote. So yeah, the sky's the limit with Joy Limit. The sky's the limit with Joy Spencer. He was at 154. Like I said, 154 is wide open. He could be the king of that division very soon. I mean, well, I think Charlo's going to remain the king. I don't see him beating Charlo. He could be the guy under Charlo. All right. Then the fight after Joy Spencer was a guy named Elvis Gomes. I never heard of him. He's a Cuban amateur. They say he's a star over there in Cuba. But this was his American debut last night. He was 6-0. Now he's 7-0. What can I say about his opponent? Man, he dismantled his opponent. That's all I'm gonna say about his opponent. He beat the hell out of his opponent. I didn't know who this guy Gomes was, but now I do. He opened my eyes. It seemed like the opponent was a cab driver, to say the least, though. He seemed like they down there should just put me in there. But man, he was beating the hell out that boy. He was hitting with everything but the kitchen sink. And I actually found myself yelling at the TV like, "Stop, man, ref, what are you doing? Stop the fight. This nigga getting his ass beat. It ain't gonna get better. Just stop the fight." But yeah, man, he was beating his ass. The ref eventually stopped the fight. I think it was it was the first one. It was the first round. He was beating his ass. He didn't even make it out the first round. And yeah, man, this guy might be a problem at 154. He might be a problem at 154. What I just said previous about Joy Spencer, he might be the guy under Charlo. Man, he might have to go through this guy to get there. Yeah, man, he's gonna be a player as well at 154. 154 is a weak division now in boxing, and historically in boxing, it's been a weak division. But I can see these young guys turning that around. Like I said, boxing overall is in good hands, man. Every weight class, if you ask me. People be giving boxing a bad name. UFC this, UFC that. I mean, I don't even watch that shit. But yeah, man. They actually announced. I'm gonna get off track for a minute here. They actually announced that Keith Thurman, he's gonna be fighting a former WBO champion of the world, Keith Thurman. He's gonna be fighting Mario Barrios February 5th on pay-per-view. Freaking I don't know if you know Keith Thurman. His last fight, he's coming off of a loss to Manny Pacquiao. Mario Barrios, he's coming off a loss to Gervonta Davis. Both losses is nothing to be ashamed of. A loss to Pacquiao, a loss to Gervonta Davis. So yeah, let's see who let's see who can get back to the fighter they was and get back to their winning ways with this fight. So I'm looking forward to seeing that fight February 5th. Mario Barrios, Keith Thurman, boxing back. All right, let's jump back into this card. It was after the human amateur. It was a little featherweight fight came on. I'm not gonna say, excuse the little. It was a featherweight fight came on. Ray John Chance and I think his opponent was I forget his opponent's name. Yeah, like I said, all these fights, all these guys tonight, Joy Spencer, Gomes, I feel like Vito Metalinki Jr., they had opponents and they were supposed to, get rid of those opponents and look good while they was doing it. And for the most part, yeah, they did the job. But yeah, Ray John Cheese, he's a featherweight. I feel like it was a fill-in fight. Give Metalinki Jr. some time back there because because both of these guys have fought prior. They were each other's previous fight. It was a rematch. The first fight ended in a draw. Like I said, they're both featherweights, so they kind of, nobody got knocked out in the first fight. And it was a 6-round co-main. I never seen that. I never seen a 6-round co-main. That's how, yeah, it was for sure a fill-in fight. But I feel like it was a back-and-forth contest. Yeah, nobody really sitting down on their punches. Nobody really in danger of, getting knocked out, in my opinion. I feel like Ray John Chance just did a little more to outpoint his opponent, just a little more. It was a split decision win, so that shows you just did just a little more. I didn't see anything special from this guy, Ray John Chance. If I'm not mistaken, at the featherweight division, you got Gary Russell Jr., you got Stephen Fulton Jr. finna go up. You got some dogs at the featherweight division, so yeah, bro, I got some work to do. Yeah, let's get in this Vito Metalinki Jr. That shit be beating me up every time. Let's get in this Vito fight. He did what he was supposed to do against his opponent. He basically worked the jab all night. He was in cruise control all night. I'm not gonna give you round by round breakdown. I feel like he won the fight. Well, shit, yeah. The fight actually ended in a knockout, but he was winning the fight comfortably. I didn't have the score. He felt like he was winning down there every round just with the jab, and he'd bring the hammer when needed. And yeah, man, he was in cruise control. I feel like prior to the 10th round, I was just saying to myself, like, my summary of the fight's gonna be, he did like what I just told you guys. He did what he was supposed to do, but he was in cruise control. But I feel like he could have got him out of there if he really just put his foot on the gas, which he did in the 10th round. And yeah, man, he hit his opponent with a couple nice shots that brought on a stoppage. I guess his corner has seen enough. Melaninki's opponent's corner has seen enough. stopped the fight. I was looking at the ref like, ref, why you stop it? I didn't feel like the stop was warranted from the referee. But the referee quickly let us know he didn't stop it. It was the guy's corner that stopped it. And yeah, man, I feel like that should be your first line of defense. They know their fighter better than anybody else. So if they seen their fighter wasn't responding how he responds in sparring or how he normally responded in the fight, stop the fight. And that's what they did. So yeah, man. Metal Nicky Jr. I feel like well, he got a TKO in the 10th round. And I feel like yeah, man, I might put I feel like I gotta see. Let me see you against a couple more people, man. You gotta be the big dog, because you already lost, bro. I want to see you beat somebody with a name. You know, I mean, that's what you gotta do. You gotta kind of take the Lomachenko route when you done lost already, man. You can't take the Floyd route. You know, just fighting tomato cans, man. You need to fight some dogs now, man, and you know, make up for that loss. So, but other than that, man, let's see what you can do. You know, 140, he had 147 too, Metal Nicky Jr., so I don't really see him causing too much, you know, I don't really see him causing too much damage at that weight. There's some dogs, there's some big dogs at that weight, man. You got Jerron Ennis, you got, man, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, oh my God. You got some dogs, motherfucker. What's that boy name? Man, god damn. I don't want to fucking say his name wrong, so I ain't even gonna say it. Or just say his last name, Ortiz. I forget. Oh yeah, Victor Ortiz. Nah, he not Victor. You know what I'm talking about? The young Ortiz. He's a dog. But I'll put his name in the comments, man. If y'all, I'm gonna put it in there. But if y'all know his name, put his name in the comments. I know his name. I'm just high right now. But yeah, there's some dogs in that division, so I don't really see him doing too much. But yeah, overall, it was a good card, man. Good Christmas night of boxing. I enjoyed it. Yeah, man. Let's get it, people. Rob's World of Boxing. Like, subscribe, all that shit. Yeah.